That's not the thing it's supposed to be displaying. Good work, computer. It was detecting that as a hoptix window, and it's not that. Okay, let me change all the shit in my UI real quick. There we go, there's that. I do need a speedrun timer, that's important, probably. Oh my god, rare bunny gif. The sneeping snoozer, the yawner. Okay, got my timer. My audio is on. I hit the recording button. Okay, I think we're good. If you're joining, if you're watching this VOD later, I just finished playing Hoptix, which is kind of like Pseudoregalia except 2D, and there's no combat and there's no goats, and it's like not really the same except that it's just like a cool platform with nice movement. Um, yeah, now I'm playing this. All right. Usually I think now I don't start my timer until after I have picked a costume, just to kind of not penalize myself for being indecisive. Let's see. Have I started with this one yet? This one's cool. I like it without the mask though, because it looks like she's just wearing a onesie. I like the part that covers her ears. It's funny. It's like pajamas. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Let's see if I can see anything in the towers from here, but probably not. Doesn't look like there's anything in the bell tower. I can see that at least. Do a Pseudoregalia Rando, but not like that. What other one is there? I know there's one for like before they added the like before they did the map update. There's like the archipelago one, which I don't play because I don't want to play the version before the map update because it changes the physics of the game. It also like makes some of the areas slightly more annoying to navigate and check after the map update. I don't know then. I mean, there's like different settings, I guess. I don't know. I'm going this way. I can't hit switches. I don't have any abilities. Like the costumes and stuff are just a different thing. I have a mod that's like an outfit UI or whatever that adds a bunch of. It's okay. I got a kick. Means I can get this one too. Yeah, no, I have that too. That's what runs the randomizer, but it just patches the game and then you run the game from there. Cool, now I have 2 kicks. I can do a couple things with that, but I need a fake sword first. Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure what's different about yours if it's not like that. There is only one, like, Pseudoregalia randomizer, there's just different versions of it. Cool. Okay, I got Dream Faker, in case I need it, although this might be the real thing anyway. It's not. Cool, we will keep the Dream Faker then. I'm sure I've explained this trick before, like the fake Dreambreaker. Basically what it is, I can't actually swing the... Oh, howdy. I can't actually swing the weapon at all. Like if I press the button, it makes a very quiet, like kind of whoop, whoop, kind of like, nope, you can't do that noise. But I can still throw it, which means I can do this. And I can use that to kill stuff. And I can use that to hit switches if I'm like really careful. It's tricky because it doesn't like target switches, it only targets enemies. But it has like a couple places where it's like a little bit useful for sequence breaking if you feel like it. I just like doing it out of habit, honestly. But yeah, the way it works is like there's like a failsafe. Hey, I have all 3 kicks, nice. There's a failsafe basically where like if your Dreambreaker gets like lost out of bounds or somewhere else that you can't like access it, it keeps you from getting soft lock because you can go to any save point, which obviously you can always access by dying also. You can go to any save state, and then like when you're standing near it, her hand will glow if she doesn't have her Dreambreaker, and so you can like hold the heal button to summon the sword to you. You'll notice it disappears whenever you go through a loading zone. It also disappears if you pick up a power-up. But yeah, normally you're not ever supposed to be able to access... Oh, I don't actually... Hold on. Normally you're not supposed to be able to access any of the save crystals without having already gotten the Dreambreaker, so that you can like I've goofed up. I'll just pick it up out there. You're not supposed to be able to access any of the crystals without having the Dreambreaker already unlocked. Okay, interesting. I'll come back for that then. I just wanted to peek that real quick. So yeah, so what happens if you try to summon it from one of the crystals when you don't already have it is that you get a fake one in your hand where it doesn't count you as having like the ability for the purpose of like being able to actually like press the attack button, but you just like physically have one in your hand and you can throw it around. I don't know, it's interesting. It's like never required in Logic because it's like explicitly a glitch. So like even on like the hardest... Oh nice, okay, I do have a legitimate attack now, things are in Logic. Even on the hardest like Logic difficulty for the randomizer, it'll still never expect you to use Dreambreaker for anything. They usually put the real Dreambreaker somewhere like somewhere relatively close to like it's usually got to be like a Sphere 0 check most of the time. Ah. That guy sucks. He likes to attack you through the wall. Don't like him. I'm gonna kill him actually. Ooh, that was close. I was just barely on the edge of that hitbox. And I did get hit by that one. Ouch. I feel like I've never really like watched that get up animation when she gets knocked down. That's interesting. It sure is. Did you see how many save files I have on the start menu? I've never deleted a save file, and I've never not finished a run. Which means that I have like, I think this is my like 113th run. Like I wasn't kidding when I said the only reason I've gotten such a good value for my money out of this $5 game is because because there's things that are wrong with me that cause me to play this game infinite times. Oh yeah, no, for real. Like you learn like so much of the so much weird tech from playing the rando. Folks in the Discord are very helpful about like teaching you how to do weird stuff as well. There's lots of like tutorial videos that people have like recorded to show how to do like a very specific piece of movement or something. Well, if you don't have a current updated game, you should consider getting that because, although I think the most updated one is maybe only in the Discord. I don't know if it's been updated to or updated on like Nexus or whatever. But there's like there is like a no logic mode, I think, now. Also added a hint system. I don't know, I don't have that much interest in doing no logic randomizers. I don't pay attention to the logic in this, but like, for the most part at least, I like having logic at a very basic level just for the sake of like, I don't want something to be locked behind itself. Like, I'll sequence break, I'll go wherever the hell I want in whatever order I want, but I just want things to literally be, like, accessible without having to clip through walls. Because getting unbeatable seeds feels bad. I had one time that there was a logic bug in this, and I managed to get around it, but I don't want that to be, like, a regular thing I have to do all the time, you know? I think I can do this room right here without... I don't know why that didn't let me ride that again. People got laid off at Platonic? Honestly, I wouldn't have thought they had enough people that they could lay off 17 people. I thought it was a pretty small studio. That's wild. This is the randomizer. Yep. I had to double check for a second to make sure I actually, like, put that on screen. There's nothing. Alright, are you ready for me to spend forever breaking this wall? Because Sunsetter doesn't do a lot of damage. But I don't have a weapon, so I have to. No, it's okay. Listen, for the entirety of the playthrough I did of Explorers of Sky recently, like the Mystery Dungeon game, via a ROM hack, I had people asking what ROM hack it was, or if it was a ROM hack, and I had that on screen, although it was technically smaller. And about halfway through the game, I, like, changed the text colors, it would show up a little bit better. So, like, I don't know, I'm pretty accustomed to people not noticing stuff that's on screen, it's fine. That's wild, that sucks. And I didn't really have any plans to buy any Platonic things in the future anyway, but it's... Well, actually, that's not necessarily true, because they're also, like, a publisher now, right? I'm trying to remember what it was that I played that they published. It wasn't Here Comes Nico, because that one was Gears for Breakfast helped with that one. Which is the Hat in Time studio. Demon Turf and Locator game, right, okay. I'm curious what people will think of Demon Tides when that comes out. I played the demo for that. I really didn't care for it as much as I thought I would. Like, the vibes of the trailer and stuff, I was like, oh yeah, this seems like it'll be way more up my alley than, like, Demon Turf, because I just don't like the way that Demon Turf is, like animated. Like, something about the way the character animation works, it just doesn't give the kind of feedback I'm looking for. In terms of your movement. So I kind of, like, steered clear of it because I just knew that would bug me. And then I played Demon Tides, and it seems like it has better animation, but at the same time it still kind of doesn't. And just, like, I don't know, things about, like, the vibe of the characters and just, like, the way the movement feels, I really did not vibe with it. Like, there's just so many buttons that don't make sense with, like, how they chain your actions together. Spent, like, an hour with the demo, and I just wasn't feeling it. But I'm curious, I don't know, a lot of people also really, really like Demon Turf, so I'm curious what the reception's going to be to the sequel. I like the environment design in it, if nothing else. They've got some nice scenery. I don't know, I feel like I've seen, like, a couple of tried to cancel my kick and then I remembered I don't have a real sword, it's a fake one. See, that's the thing, is I felt like it just kind of didn't flow, but like, I don't know. I felt the same thing about, what was it? The yo-yo game. Penny's Big Breakaway. Like, I really expected to like that game from like aesthetics and stuff like that. I thought I was going to really vibe with it. Oh, hey, I learned a new thing from someone in the Discord, by the way. I never need to go through that room again because it's actually faster to turn around after checking that item and just drop down here. And then you can go check this item. If it's anything. It's a key. And then you just ride it back up and you don't have to do all the other stuff. So I think you can do the sprites in 3D environments thing for precision platforming to some extent, as long as you have like good camera control and stuff. Like, I don't know, I thought Here Comes Nico was fine. In that regard. It's not like really precision platforming, but like I think they could have done precision platforming with that game's control scheme and it would have been fine. You kind of just have like a Mario 64 like jump and dive, and like I think you can do like a crouch kind of like spring jump, and that's like mostly it. I don't remember, it's been years, but it's another key, you don't need that. Can't do a whole lot in the underbelly without a real sword, which means I've missed something almost certainly very obvious if I've done this much without finding the real Dreambreaker. It goes good. Look, she's got a little Spider-Gwen costume. Hey, nice. It's what, 2 keys? Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna do this check real quick. If it's nothing, I'll warp back to this crystal and then head out into Bailey. Without slide, there's not a ton I can do in Bailey, but I have like 1 cling and 4 kicks, so like there's at least some things I can do. 1 cling, 4 kicks, and Sunsetter. Ah. Which lets me do that. I would honestly almost argue that the backflip you get from unlocking Sunsetter is like more useful than the spring jump. Oh, neat. I don't know. I think doing build-ported sprites in like a 3D environment could be fun, like in like a Paper Mario kind of way. Not for like a platforming game. Like I wouldn't want to necessarily do that, but like I've always thought that could be a fun style to go for a game if I ever made one. We just need to be kind of the right style of thing for it to fit. Oh my god. Lost in the sauce. That bunny is going in the hole. Passed out halfway into the door of the house. And there's a bunny that's out of bounds. Completely zonked. Ooh, there's an item in there. I think they can like technically push me into here if they like... Yeah! That didn't work. I'm stuck. Shit! Come back! Let me out of the wall. Okay. Am I out of the wall yet? Oh no! I've made a problem. Listen, there's some places that you... Okay, well I missed out on a Oh no, I did get the heart, and then I saved again on the way back out. Okay, we're fine. Well, listen, there's one other place in Bailey where you can get one of those guys to follow you and smack you through a thing, and it'll push you through, and then you can drop down. Like, you don't get stuck, it just pushes you into the zone where you normally get solar wind. That was not the case this time, unfortunately. Actually, wait, there is actually a check I want to do here that isn't stupid clips, and is actually a thing I'm intended to be able to get, so I should check that. Wish I had slide. I hate walking around at like a leisurely pace. This is a schmovement game. Let me schmoo. I want to schmoo. Cool. Well, I'm glad I checked. Realistically, I could get into theater with the abilities I have. I think I could get across there with like 4 kicks and a cling gem, but like, I don't wanna do that. This theater sucks. It's like my least favorite place to be. Oh, nifty. Are they the ones that did the like SpongeBob remakes as well, or there's one remake, I guess, that just did the Battle for Bikini Bottom remake. I don't know who handled that. I don't know. I didn't ever. Ah, okay, cool. Oh, right, there was a new one. They made Rehydrate, and then they did make an original game. Yeah, I never played those. I also never played the original. I was not a. Yeah, I was not a Battle for Bikini Bottom kid. I played like actual Nintendo platformers. I was playing Mario Sunshine and crying. Oh, I was also in theater. Briefly, but I was. I only got into theater in like 12th grade, but I did do it. I auditioned for a musical, partially as a joke, but also because like my sister is like really like musically talented, and she was in 9th grade and I was in 12th, and I was like, you should audition for this. It sounds like it'd be up your alley. You'd have a lot of fun. And she was like, no, they never want like 9th graders for anything. Like at most I'll just end up like a background singer or something, or backup singer, like because it was all like 80s music themed. And I was like, come on, it'll be fun. Like what's the worst that can happen? And I was like, tell you what, I'll audition if you do. And she was like, okay. Oh hell yeah, it's hayride time. My favorite glitch. Crosses my legs daintily in the air. Anyways, this is hayride. Yeah, there's almost nowhere else that it's like necessary. It's just a thing you can do because it's funny. I've gained empathy. Yippee. Yeah, if you play this yourself and you haven't played it before, don't do these things. Don't do what I'm doing. This is all... Well, actually, I don't think you can do hayride in a vanilla game anyway. Hayride is Rando exclusive. Damn it, I forgot I don't have a real sword. Yeah, because hayride only works if you randomize all of the goats and chairs and stuff, because the chairs, at some point after like the initial release of the Rando, I think, they all got changed to hay bales, so they'd be a little bit easier to see, I think. There was some kind of issue with the, Oh, there's Dreambreaker. It's real now. Okay, nice. That's kind of the color I wanted. Sure. I can't change my color or my weapon style until I actually get the real thing, so. Anyways, yeah, the hayride glitch is like anytime that a seat is like suspended off the ground more than a certain amount, because it's been swapped in the randomizer with an object that's usually like elevated a bit. And so then when you step off of it, it doesn't like put her collision back onto the ground, and so you just kind of float, and it's weird. I believe it's one of the glitches that it's one of the other glitches that the Rando devs are like it's not factored into logic ever, because like you shouldn't technically be able to do it. It is like a specific glitch only facilitated by the randomizer. But I like it because I think it's funny. Only heard of a couple other people actually like using it or doing anything with it, but I was the one who coined the term hayride for it. I'm very proud of it. I think it's funny. There was nothing funny to call it when it was wooden stools before, so I'm glad also that they became hay bales. Shoutouts to that floating crate there, by the way. That floating crate is at an angle, and if you get underneath it and jump into it, the slope of it will like push you out at like a higher speed than normal walking speed. And you can get a bunny hop off of it and do a like a mini ultra without having slide. I love to disrespect this room in particular. Anytime I have the opportunity to skip all of it, I do. It's like really not necessary, but I do anyway. I don't know why it didn't let me kick there. That was weird. Sure. I'll hit the switch. I'll be good. Just this once. I think I have enough abilities to get through Throne Room up in Keep. So I'm gonna go do that. I don't have Strike Break though, so I can't get into this room yet. Like, I can get in, but I won't be able to get out. I suppose I could like save first, and then if it is Strike Break, I can get back out. But I mean, it's vanilla. Let's see, will I be trapped? I love that if you hit the plates before they get launched, they still fly at her. They just wait till they actually fire off. No, okay, not Strike Break. Time to leave. I can also go this way real quick. Let's do that. Sure. Ah, this is a bad skin for this. Hold on. You can like peek a couple of things this way. Just trying to figure out where like... Trying to figure out where that one big room is. I don't know. Doesn't matter. I'm not gonna go check that right now. I don't care. We can go to throne room and then we'll figure out where to go from there. Yeah, exactly. I mean, like, I've said many times that the underbelly gives me like Minecraft Nether vibes anyways. So it's not really new that it would give Minecraft vibes to look through the walls, but it does. I agree. Man, I've lived here for like a year and a half and I'm still like getting caught off guard by the sound of like planes outside. Like the rumbling that it creates is just like... So I'm just trying to fill up my energy gauge. The rumbling that it creates reminds me of like the title screen of Majora's Mask where it's just black and then like you just hear like this like rumbling whoosh as the mask like flies past the screen. It's like that in real life. It just kind of fills me with a weird sort of dread. How did I do this? Sometimes I kick when I don't need to. I keep doing it. Do you think that guy's mad at me? Saving there specifically so that I can just warp back down here if there's nothing here. There's almost never anything in here. Usually if I get anything actually good out of doing if I get anything actually good out of doing the throne room, it's usually that item that's along the way. I don't know why. It just works out that way. Nice. Okay, I have Ascendant Light. Nothing in here. We are schmoving now, though. Schmooping unlocked. Not like that. That's when I mess up. That's not part of the schmovement. Hi, welcome back. Hey, want to see something stupid I realized? See this wall right here? Okay, I messed it up that time, but that wall has been there that whole time. You're very clearly supposed to, like... Very clearly supposed to jump across it to do your wall runs. And I never did that for like 100 playthroughs of this game. Favorite outfit? Out of like the default ones, or like modded ones as well? Favorite base game outfit? I really like the sweater. But like, I don't know, it's probably a tie between... I love Sleepy Time and I love professional. Ah. I'm so rusty at, like, I swear to God I can do slide jumps just fine when nobody's watching, and then every time I stream I'm like, I'm gonna do something that would require me to suddenly be good at slide jumps, and I just act like I've forgotten. How many runs have I done today? This is the first one. I played a different game before this. I was playing a game called Hoptix that came out a few days ago. It's like a 2D schmovement platformer where you like play as a little like rocket-powered cyborg bunny, do lots of rail grinding, and cool wall jumps and wave dashes and flips and stuff. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I'm probably going to play more of it on my own time, but like, I finished all the levels and went back and scoured them for all of the like alternate color like paint cans that you can get. Hey, key. And that all took me about 2 hours. But I think I want to like it's meant to be like really replayable. It's structured a lot like a Sonic game. So like there's a lot of alternate paths through levels, there's time trials, there's like there's a bunch of achievements I can get, so that I definitely think I want to like go back and check out what those are and if those are worth going for. Seems like a fun game that I can just like kind of like... Oh, I do have another cling gem. Okay, I wasn't sure. Yeah, it seems like a fun little game that I could probably like play before I work, kind of similar to this. Because that is like, I don't know if I've made that clear before, that is the main reason that I played this 113 times. Like it's explicitly because I like frequently will play this before I start drawing for the day. It's like, I want to play video games, but I also need to get things done. So I'm going to play like one run of PseudoRando. Because I know it'll take me like, you know, 30 minutes to an hour. So it's like a good warm-up for my hands and a bit of like relaxing, kind of getting my brain into the mode of I am sitting at my computer and not wandering around and getting distracted and checking my phone. And then I can start work after that. Hey, I think that's my last key. You know, that means it's time for serious mode. Let's go, go, go. Alright, cool. I wasn't sure how soon I would find that, but I had a feeling it'd be over here. I don't know what ability that's going to be. I don't think it can be anything that matters. Like, it'd be probably just Soul Cutter, and I don't need that. I keep forgetting I have Solar Wind, so I keep trying to do regular slides. And then slide cancels, and that is unfortunately not a thing you can do once you have Solar Wind, because you just have a way better method of gaining momentum already. Oh, howdy. Yeah, it's up on Nexus Mods. I think it's just like an EXE you run, and like you direct it to where your Pseudoregalia folder is, and then you You just like set your settings and hit generate, and it'll like patch in or randomizer seed for your next playthrough. Yeah, anyways, hi, welcome raiders. There's like a faster way to get up to the top. I'm just like so unwilling to try for it most of the time because I know I'm just going to screw it up and then I'll waste more time, so I may as well do what's consistent. One of these days I'll learn it. I just like don't care that much. Like, I can do this plenty consistent, it's fine. I wonder how many runs it was before I realized I can just hold circle on my controller to skip that door opening cutscene. Probably a lot. If you haven't seen the final boss for this game, you should look away for a couple minutes, by the way, it's cool. You'll know it's over when the like really sick music stops. Did I get aerial finesse? I think I did. Ah. Alright, well if I had aerial finesse, I was not using it, so... Time. I love this fight. This fight is so sick. Like, the amount that it varies when you have different amounts of like... Oh, I can be normal now. Hold on. I'm chill now. The amount that it varies if you have different abilities is a lot of fun to kind of route around. But it's also just like the better you get at like realizing the kind of like little mechanics of the game, like the fact that like almost every projectile in this game can be parried and reflected back. Yeah, I also like skipped through the little end text in case as well. Because I guess if you came back after the music ended, you'd see that. A little walking bunny. Okay, I need to... What did my final time on here say? Cool. My timer's usually pretty accurate, but it doesn't always factor in like pauses or like save reloads, I think. So, all right, I gotta generate a new seed real quick. 1 sec. Doop. Yeah, there's technically a music randomizer setting, and they did fix it in that new update that hasn't been pushed up to Nexus, I think, but is on the Discord. Okay, I need the thingy to show up. There we go. But I tried it briefly and then I was like, no, I can't do this because the chance of like that final boss theme playing anywhere other than the actual final boss just feels so wrong. The one good thing about it is that you get to hear the first boss theme, like the normal one, outside of that normal boss theme or that normal boss actual fight, because I almost never fight it because I always skip it. Okay, let's pick a costume. That's an interesting starting location. Let's see. I like this outfit a lot. This one's good. Not a vanilla one, but it's good. The ones I was saying that are like base game outfits that I really like are Sleepy Time is fantastic. Big fan of this one. I think this one was initially designed by Taxidermy, which is a different artist. Who makes their own stuff, and also I believe they've done some of the designs for Deltarune Chapter 2, maybe? Like, I think they were on the team for that. This is the one that I'm crazy about. This was like the only costume in base game before the update. It's still really good. I might wear that. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. Can't do a lot in this room. Well, hold on. It's actually in a terrible starting spot. Hey, there's a key. I don't know why I thought I could make that. Yeah, the jacket is like so good. Like, I'm crazy about this. I gotta draw my Sona in this outfit at some point. It'd be fun. Cool, we got a kick. Now I can use this thing. Fuck that guy in particular. Can get anything out of it, because if you don't have the actual Dreambreaker, I'm pretty sure you can't earn energy from attacking enemies. They have to be attacked with the actual weapon, but sure, if this guy doesn't follow me forever, that'd be annoying. I say knowing he will do that. Ah, damn it, I just realized. See, the problem with playing multiple seeds back to back, which is a thing I don't usually do unless I'm streaming, is that I immediately forget that I don't have the abilities I had before. Yeah, that is the thing. Like, it's very like me core in the sense that like, okay, I can check this at least. It's nothing. Cool. Like, I don't know, characters with sleeves rolled up, cropped jackets, cool collars. There's a choker, fingerless gloves. It is actually kind of crazy to think that I still haven't drawn this outfit. I gotta do that at one point. I think this is the first time I've ever noticed the choker, actually. It's really good. I don't have a key, so I can't do that. Can't do anything in here. Why did I come here? There's realistically no reason for me to be here without at least having a key. Alright, let's go to the dungeon entrance. I'm just getting thrown off a little bit by having a spawn point I don't usually have. I guess it's not really dungeon entrance, that's just what I think of, like that's what this path leads to. 3 keys already, we're 3 minutes in. It's an incredible rate of 3 keys per minute. Clearly this is a product of me being very talented and skilled and not just like very interesting RNG. Love a small key though. That'd be cool. They just give me a cling gem and I forgot about it. They sure did. Here's a check I didn't do last time. Let's try that again. Which I mean, not, because I'm just gonna go in the dungeon. Alright, I'm willing to believe this might just be Dreambreaker. Nope, indignation. Interesting. Well, we'll see what they got in this other room, because otherwise I gotta reload a save. I can't get through that breakable wall without some form of actual attack. And a kick on its own does not count as an attack. Alright, guess we're leaving. Bye, dungeon! I think technically with Cling Gem I could actually go get into library, but I don't think the game wants me to be there, and I do have some amount of logic applied. Like, I think I have it set to, like, normal difficulty logic. For everything. Like, moderate. Fuck. Oh, there's something up there. Good. A little treat for me. Sick. Okay. I can work with that. I'm gonna check like one room in here real quick. Just because it's a freebie. Guess I could check a few things in here pretty easily. If I wanted. Sure, I'll go get a health pickup for free, why not? I goofed up. There we go. Ow! How again? Good grief. Sybil, I think we're gonna have to kill this guy. Oh my god. Do it good, though. There we go. Oh my god! From the grave! Shit, okay. No, I mean, fair enough. Well played. Can't really argue with that call. I did deserve that. I knew it could happen. I just figured it would kill the sword before the sword hit me. Because that is a crucial thing, is when you kill the armored guys, they technically... they technically split off, like, into one of the little sword enemies. Because their sword is also alive. I don't know if that's supposed to imply that the sword being alive and being used by the statue is supposed to, like... Oh, there's nothing in here anyway, damn. I don't know if that's supposed to imply that, like, the sword is what animates it, like, when they're connected, but, like, who knows? It's neat. Fuck. See what I mean about it being annoying to hit the switches specifically? I could go through Underbelly and stuff, but I'd really rather not without a weapon. Let's go to Bailey. I can do basically everything there with slide. I'm actually not going to deal with that right now. I'm just going to slide out. I don't usually do this, but I don't want to deal with having to throw and kick this thing any more than I have to. It's annoying. It does definitely have that kind of Soulsy vibe, doesn't it? No, I think Souls should have more jump buttons and like mid-air movement tech. I would play a Dark Souls game if I could play as Sybil in it. But like not just like a model swap, I'm talking like just port this entire movement system into Dark Souls and just like let me have at her. Your fog walls can't stop me. I'm legally part bunny. I don't have any moves. Why did I come in here? Yeah, more or less. Yeah. Yeah, it's like a big marble tonfa with a metal frame. Which feels like it could be a Dark Souls thing. But I'm talking more in terms of like, I'm just going to like jump around the enemies and not fight them and leave. I will simply find ways to get out of bounds. I don't believe for a second that why am I... Can I do this? I guess I have wall cling, I could. There we go, see? It's supposed to be like that. And going through one of the bubbles restores your mid-air abilities. Hey, another cling gem, cool. I know there's like an amount of like movement stuff, but I mean like doing wall kicks and flips and nonsense, you know, platformer nonsense. That's what I'm here for. I have seen some of the funny jumping that you can do in Sekiro. I've also seen some of the funny jumping that you can do in Elden Ring, which I assume is partially incorporated because people liked that you had like the ability to jump around in Sekiro. I mean, it's also just like a game more built around that sort of thing anyway, but I think there should be rail grinding in Dark Souls. I don't know if it would make me more likely to play it, but I just think it'd be neat. I've like never looked up. It's like a really pretty stained glass, actually. Here, that's another use for that, is you can open doors. Doesn't fucking give me anything though, so give me my key back. Just kinda hoping to actually get something out of that. Oh well. That's why we save. I believe randomizer logic does actually explicitly expect you to be saving periodically so that you can save scum your keys. Which I have 3 of, by the way, that's wild. Oh my god. I got another kick and I unlocked Untextured Rectangle. Untextured Rectangle is my favorite ability. Yeah, I'm gonna get good grades in Pseudoregalia. Something that is normal to want and possible to achieve. Ah! Fuck. Did I get close enough to hit the checkpoint? No, I sure didn't. Okay. Well, it was worth a shot. I mean, part of the reason I'm able to beat a randomizer seed so quickly at this point is, like, pretty explicitly because I'm like... Come on. I don't have a sword, so I can't cancel the second kick, which is annoying. Ooh. Try it from over here, I guess. There's this angled wall. Why is this, like, floor angled like this? Come on. I think that'll work. Yeah, part of the reason I can do this, like, as quickly as I can in general is, like, because I'm able to, like... How many kicks do I have? 2 of them. Like, I can just hit up all the checks in the game, like, in a relatively quick amount of time, so it's like... Even if I'm getting unlucky and not finding... Why am I not able to do this? Thank you. I was thinking about it, but I didn't want to say it. Do the goddamn slide jump, girl, please. Okay, it really doesn't want me to wall cling that wall for some reason, so I'm gonna go back to what I was doing. I think if I kick early enough off of the first kick, like I'll get the height and the momentum back, but I won't. There we go. Yippee! I got a thing I'm not supposed to have. Again. 20 minutes, no Dreambreaker, 4 keys. Let's go. Oh, I should have grabbed the... Hold on. I feel like I never use the save point. I'm gonna use it this time because I want this. Just also usually never get this far. If you ever play the randomizer for this, by the way, and you can't find an item, and you check the spoiler log and it tells you to go to the goat about to jump into the haze, it's this. This is a hidden, like, Easter egg room that has, like, no purpose unless you're playing the randomizer. It's just funny. There's just a goat in there that's like, oh, thank goodness you opened the wall. I thought I was gonna have to jump into the haze. There's, like, no other purpose to it, but in a randomizer sometimes there's an item in there instead, so you gotta know about that one. Alright, I gotta figure out where that real Dreambreaker is, because clearly it's somewhere, like, easy and obvious, and I just haven't gone there. Like, it's gotta just, like, be around here somewhere, you know? I'm gonna go back to the library, because I found Slide pretty early. Actually, I'm gonna take this way. So I can detour with this real quick, since I'm almost at another health dip. Wrong way. Long cable slide. Because if you're sliding underneath a low surface and the long surface continues to extend, you will just keep sliding until you're out of it, and you can stand up again. Whoa, what do we got? That's worthless. I don't need that. I don't look at maps. That entire excursion was kind of pointless because it was just kind of like... I just went in there and I got a key that replaced the key that I spent to go in there in the first place. This is probably Dreambreaker, almost certainly. No, Solar Wind, weird. Okay. Well, I'll take that. I'm so curious where the hell Dreambreaker is. I don't know yet if I'm gonna do a, if I'm gonna do a third run after this. We'll see. I'm a little tired still. I never actually finished explaining what happened earlier, but like, so I went out for groceries today. It was pretty hot, and I bought a lot of heavy things, and was just like absolutely like my limbs were just like jelly by the time I got home, because it's like a 25-minute walk, 30 if I'm encumbered. No, that's still not Dreambreaker. Where the hell is it expecting me to have gotten this? I don't think I can enter. I guess I can do these rooms. Let's just do that. Ah! Very graceful as always. Anyways, yeah, so I was just like exhausted when I got home from the grocery store. I also like stopped at like, there's like a 7-Eleven like right across the parking lot from the grocery store that I usually go to. And I was like, well, it's very hot out. I'll get a Slurpee or whatever. And so I did. They didn't have any lids. And also they only had the really extra large ones, and I was like locked in basically, because like it was like kind of crowded. There was like multiple like families with several kids trying to get like Slurpees and stuff, and so I was just like, I kind of had people boxing in behind me. So I'm like, well, I can't just not get one now. So I had to get one of the really huge ones, which was more than I wanted. And didn't have a lid for it, so I just had to carry it open. And that meant that I basically just kind of had to like drink the whole thing on the way home. I think the result of this... Yeah, I mean, they also give you like this fucking paper straws, and it's like, man, you can't do a paper straw for Slurpees. Like, it's got like the little scoopy thing at the end. That doesn't work if like the structural integrity of the straw has been compromised because you like have been putting it in a wet like drink for like the period of time that it takes to enjoy a Slurpee. Anyways, it's stupid. Every time I get one, I'm like, oh, this will be great, and then I like immediately regret every decision I've ever made in my entire life. But c'est la vie. Anyways, it was still tasty. They have like good flavors there. They have like lime Fanta or something. That's like one of the flavors there. It's pretty good. Where am I going? I'm gonna go to dungeon, whatever. I feel like at the very least they expect me to have like, oh, you know what? It's gonna be really fucked up. I'm gonna go to tower without Dreambreaker. Let's see if the seed is incredibly cursed like I suspect it might be. It's not an ultra. There we go. Makes a different noise. There's doodaloo instead of weep. It's important that you know the difference. Remember, never settle for a doodaloo when you can have a bleep. Or never settle for a bleep when you can have a doodaloo. That's bunny tip 41. I don't actually remember if I did 40, but I know 39 was bunnies can do anything. There we go. Yeah, I should be able to scale the tower like this. I just won't be able to do much if I don't actually get a weapon. I just like, there should be 3 weapons, like, because it's progressive. So you get like a Dreambreaker, then you get Strike Break, and then you get whatever the projectile is called. Oh yeah, the end of my Slurpee story was just that, yeah, so I had to drink that whole thing on the way home, and I was feeling quite icky by the time I got home. And also, I think I just had like a sugar crash. Hey, there we go. And, hold on, I want to try something. Oh, I can't do it because I don't have the Dreambreaker. Damn. There's a new trick someone in the Discord, like, labbed out that I thought was cool, but I can't do it. That's fine. No breaker, no problem. And yeah, so I got home and I just like unpacked all my groceries, and then I just kind of flopped on my bed with no energy because my limbs felt like garbage and my insides felt like garbage, and gradually persuaded myself to just take a nap at like 9 p.m. at night. So then I did, which is part of why this stream started really late, but I just realized a problem, which is that I can't get out of here. Got another kick at least, but I can't open that gate. I mean, I guess I could get up top, but like, yeah, I can't hit that switch to go back down to the bottom without at least a fake dream breaker, and I can't get that without a save point, and the save point is also at the bottom. So I have to leave this way, which just feels sacrilegious, honestly. I shouldn't be allowed to do this. Cool tower trip. Hey. What a weird seed. Where the hell are all the weapons? There's another green thing up there. I could try throne room, I guess, technically. Oh, I know where else I haven't been. Instead of throne room, I'm gonna go this way. This is the path that I was like, I'll do this later. I don't want to do this right now without a weapon. This might be where the weapon is, because you don't really need a lot of abilities to get over here. Except, also you kind of do. But I don't know, there's like a bunch of freebies in this room, so... Over this way. Also this right here, which is almost certainly it. There it is. No, actually, I hate how the Buster Sword looks with, Actually, I'm gonna do the Keyblade. Let's do that. This could be a Kingdom Hearts outfit if it was like a little less swagful. There's the last key. Alright, time to leave. Oh yeah, go mode. Every time I put on go mode face for this, yeah, put some zippers and some buckles on it. Yeah, exactly. Every time I put on the angry face for go mode for this game, immediately in my head I hear Mrs. Potato Head going, and these are your angry eyes for if things get dangerous. I think that's the line. It's something like that. I don't know. I watched Toy Story 2 a lot, and I also watched the outtakes for it a lot, like because that was one of those movies where they made like animated bloopers, like fake animated bloopers with a bunch of extra bits, like showing like the toy characters like messing things up as though they're actors. Which I always love. I love shit like that. It's so good. I think Monsters, Inc. did that too. Yeah. Yeah, monkey chow, what for? For the monkeys! And then the monkeys appear. Yeah, I've seen the F-Zero ones. Ah, damn it. Why did I do an extra hit? I did it again! Hold on, I gotta try this. Okay. supposed to be like a way to do like a parallel kick kind of thing. I don't know. I'll have to practice that on my own time at some point. Apparently, like doing the like the normal non-sunsetter backflip, it like gives you like a low gravity effect for some reason, which makes your like kicks and jumps go way higher if you can find a way to like cancel it without losing the low gravity. Yeah, I highly recommend it. It makes for a really good one, partially because it's like, you know, it's just a Metroidvania. That's kind of usually the best kinds of randomizers. But also because it's like a pretty concise, compact game. There's only a handful of areas. It's like relatively approachable to memorize and keep track of where you've been, especially if you've played it a few times. Which makes it really like enjoyable to kind of optimize and get like faster at. Come on. This is such an annoying combination of moves. What do you mean I don't have Sunsetter by getting it to this point? What a weird seed. Genuinely do not know for the life of me where the other weapons were. Didn't I like find Strike Break somewhere? Don't remember where. Oh yeah. Again, if you haven't played this before and you haven't seen the final boss and you don't want to see it, look away until you hear the title screen theme again. Ah, fuck. Definitely a lot lighter on power-ups this time. I was like very efficient at collecting shit last time. I don't think I got martial prowess this time either, which increases your... It's like an optional upgrade that increases your damage output. And it also stacks with indignation, which is nice. So not having that just means the fight takes quite a bit longer. I'm just like making sure to hit every projectile in the entire fight with my face. Thank goodness I have Untextured Rectangle, the most powerful ability as I stated earlier, so I get a free heal basically without losing my energy gauge at all. Oh, shit. I get my sword back right now. Yeah, that big projectile that she does 2 full units of health if she hits you. You're supposed to hit her before it finishes charging, but sometimes you just can't get over there fast enough, and it sucks. Time. I'm normal now. Yeah, I mean, anything sub 40 is like pretty good in my book. I think I can check my PB. Hold on. It wasn't one that was on stream. I don't think I've ever gotten a PB on stream, but 26:36 is my fastest time. You'll notice I got barely any health health pickups, hardly any abilities. It was probably one where I just kind of found all the keys and like just enough movement abilities to climb the tower and just like booked it straight there. That's usually how the fast times happen. Anything I can get that's like sub 30 is like really good. Usually like sub 40 is ideal, and if it's over an hour, it means it went really, really badly. Like this one, which I think was the last time that I streamed this game after I beat like DK64 randomizer or something. I did a couple runs of this, and that was the time that I got the logic glitch where Soul Cutter was locked behind itself, and I had to do some crazy bullshit with like wall running to like reach the point that it was at anyways. It's good times. I learned a lot. Don't want to do that again, but I learned a lot. Anyways, it's like 5 a.m., so I think I'm just gonna leave it with the 2 runs for tonight. I have absolutely no idea what I'm gonna stream tomorrow. It kind of depends, I think, on whether or not I have stuff going on in the afternoon. I think some friends of mine had talked about maybe doing a draw pile, and if that happens, then probably I'll just stream like Noida or like Ocarina of Time Randomizer, something quick that doesn't take any prep. If I don't have something like that going on, I might try and do Haste, that game I was talking about earlier, where you like kind of it's like procedurally generated like landscapes that you like run through and jump over and like try to like land on hills to like conserve your momentum and like you're kind of just like jumping and diving and landing and trying to stick the landings on everything in order to keep your speed as high as possible as you like just zoom through like little collapsing dimensional rifts and stuff like that. It was really neat. I tried the demo, it seemed cool, so I picked it up a little while ago. So I think streaming that would be fun, but I'd need to like get all of the like stream assets and stuff set up for it since it's a game I haven't streamed before. So we'll see. I also don't know how long it is because I think the non-demo version of the game does actually have like a story and progression and stuff. So, anyways, something like that. If not tomorrow, I might do that next week. We'll see. But I'm gonna go. Oh my god. Fun raid. Oh wait, actually that reminds me. I should check if anyone else is playing Hoptix because I mentioned that I wanted to try and raid someone else who was playing that, if there was anyone. I know I stream at weird hours, so probably not. Anyways, hi. I'm just about to go actually, but welcome. How does the raid button work? I may pay this forward. Yeah. If I can find somebody. I don't know how raiding works. Uh yeah, I'll see y'all around. If I can get the raid thing to work, then I will do that from the loading screen. Otherwise, I'll just end the stream. But yeah,